How's it going, guys? We're here with Jim Schmidt again from Homebridge Financial. So today we're going to be talking about the myths around what you really need for a down payment to buy your first home or your second home or whatever it may be. I get so many different calls and people inquiring about buying a house, and they say, I can't buy a house. It's going to cost me, $50,000 just to buy my first house. But the truth is that it really doesn't cost that much. And so I figured I'd have Jim come in and just kind of outline a little bit that it's not true. There's a lot of different options out there. And so let's get right into it.
Excellent. Matt, I agree 100%. I talk to so many people that indicate, Jim, I can't buy a house yet. I don't have 20% saved for the down payment. And quite honestly, you don't need anywhere near 20%. As a matter of fact, there are a number of programs that we can discuss that show you don't even have to have any down payment. For example, if you're a veteran or you're in active service currently, you can get a VA loan, 100% financing, 0% down. Another example of no money down. You may not have heard this one before, but it's called USDA loan.
Yeah.
And USDA is really it's a rural loan for people who live in rural counties and suburban counties. We're quite surprised sometimes on which homes are eligible. You might think that Taunton or Easton wouldn't have a USDA eligible home, but they do.
Yeah.
So you always want to check that. They also offer no money down,
Yeah.
100% financing.
It's good to know, yeah.
Yeah. And then if you get into the conventional loans, really there are many programs which allow for as little as 3% down. So when we look at a conventional loan through Fannie Mae, we're talking about, let's say, a $200,000 purchase. You only need $6,000 for the down payment.
Yeah.
And honestly, you can get that $6,000 from a family member as a gift.
Yeah.
So really, you don't need the money. There's a program in Massachusetts sponsored by Mass Housing where they will allow you to take two loans out. One for 97% of the property value, and the other for 3%.
Yeah.
And it's an aggressive, low interest rate loan that'll help people really need no money for the down payment and purchase of a house. It's a great program.
Yeah, I think that there's so many different programs, that we learn about all the time that, it's crazy that people still think that you need, like you said, 20% down to buy your first house, when the truth is that there's so many different things out there that you can really put down, either no money down or just an extremely little amount down.
One other program I would be remiss in not talking about is the FHA program. FHA, great rates, good for people with maybe a little iffy credit, and they only really require 3.5% down.
Yeah.
What a great program for those who
it's definitely great. I've done a
home.
few different deals with people who have had FHA, and it's an awesome program to work with.
I think the key thing is you don't need 20%. You could do as little as 3% in most cases to get into a home.
Exactly, yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Jim, for coming out, and I hope that you guys liked the video. Please leave some comments below if there's any loan programs that you want us to really touch on in the future. And we hope that you liked the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks again.